pretty significant negative out of that happened with the Bobcat. It does raise some concern. It stalled out when it just shut down. Like, it just, I mean, messing around with it on the driveway there, I really like the machine. I think it's the things that I've noticed different about this than the Kubota and the Cat are, it does not lift up as fast. Very minor. And the other thing I noticed, there's a video that Bobcat did talking about how fast and more productive their machines are because of ground speed. That is a complete no. I'm just gonna say some not good words. Yeah, this thing's a beast. She's nice. It's a complete fallacy. That is not the case at all. This thing is no faster than the Kubota or the Cat or the Takaguchi. Beast mode. Alright. Okay, we are going to do the timed push right now. So here we go. Okay, so this was a complete, it shut down. I didn't know what happened. I didn't know what was going on. It just shut off, and you'll hear it start again. Still don't really know what it was.
seconds. Even with the, I don't know what the heck happened. I have no idea why it stopped. It was just like, I don't know. I have no idea why it stopped. But great visibility in this thing. Equally as good as the Kubota, in my opinion. I think they're a tie as far as the visibility goes. The power to weight ratio on this, I think is great. It's 92 horse. It's 11,000 pound machine, or 10,000 pound machine. Joysticks, the controls are very, very smooth, and I'm pretty sure this is electric over hydraulic. It's hard to tell on this one, to be honest. But I'm gonna go. There were some things. The couple drawbacks were really nervous about that it like stalled out on me. That was a big bummer. Wasn't too happy about that. I don't know what it was. It just stalled. I don't know what the heck it was. Why I did it or anything. I like how fast the hydraulic works to lock the bucket in place. That's awesome. We'll go ahead and do a quick walk around. I'll show you some of the things that I really do like. I like the Bobcat. I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but when the bucket is down, I cannot see the edge of the bucket. It's just bare, like I have to lean forward here to watch it. I know it's not a big deal, but you do that all day long. And it looks like this bucket had a cutting edge on it, and that could definitely help, but I would definitely like a smaller bucket, or I would like that bucket on this machine. So let's jump out. I'll show you some things that I like. So they're both pretty close in their physical size. As you can see, that Takeuchi was just a monster though. Just a monster. This thing is pretty stout. Maybe the Tak wasn't that big, but definitely the Takeuchi, not to bring it up, had way bigger pins, a lot bigger hydraulic cylinders. Even this hydraulic cylinder looks bigger than the Kubota. So here's kind of where I think this thing is awesome. You've got your radiator up top, but you still have the visibility. But you have everything back here. You got, I think that's oil filter, fuel filter right here, starter, AC, alternator, fill it with fuel, battery over there. That's awesome. This does have DEF, so you got your whole SCR system up there. But easiest one probably to maintain. I like that, similar to the Kubota, you can see out here, you can see the edge of your tracks. On the Takeuchi and then on the Cat, you are not able to see that. Okay, final thoughts on the Bobcat T770. Bobcat is a 92 horsepower machine. I believe it is an early model 2016. It has DEF fluid. It's got a full SCR system on it. It is about 10,500, 10,000 pounds. Overall, I kind of like the Bobcat second best. That could change as I finally actually need to sit down and go over these numbers. I gotta put them someplace. I gotta come up with some numbers in a way to actually scale these boom cushions, all of them do. The Kubota did, the Cat did, and the Takeuchi does. So they all have that cushion ride system on them. The Bobcat was noticeably smooth to me, as smooth as my Kubota, smoother than the Takeuchi, and smoother than the Cat. So the joysticks on it, electric over hydraulic, but a very good electric over hydraulic, more responsive than the Takeuchi, but not as responsive as a hydraulic over hydraulic. How are we doing on battery? Running low on battery. Tie downs on the Bobcat. Great spot for tie downs. I thought at first they didn't have that, but there's perfect tie downs on the boom and then on the back of it. Love that. Very easy to load. Visibility is great. You can see. I love to be able to see through the lower part of the window under to the boom to the edge of the track. I love to be able to have that sight line, and you can even kind of like glance back and see the top edge corner of the track. You can look out the back window. Great visibility out the back window, and great access to all the filters and everything in the back. So overall, probably one of my favorite designs, especially for maintenance, because you don't have to move the radiator out of the way. So that's extremely, I think that's probably the best overall design out of all four of them that we've tested. I like it better than the Kubota design, only for the fact that the Kubota has the radiator in the back and you have to move it to do a service on it. So what else about the Bobcat do I like? The power's good. It really seemed to have great power. I don't think the Bobcat, that particular one, the 770, would be your mulching machine, but for dirt work, I think it's great for dirt work. Do not, I repeat, do not get the Bobcat bucket on it though. Get a Paladin bucket or buy a Kubota bucket, because there is something with the design of that, and particularly the bucket, and I've talked about this in the video, where the bucket itself is too tall and it's not long enough, and you can't see the edge of the bucket when you're grading. So it was really, really annoying, and at first I could not stand it until I went and put my bucket on, and I put the Kubota bucket on, and it was solid. But even going from the Bobcat with the Kubota bucket on it, in the Kubota with the Kubota bucket on it, the Kubota bucket still, on the Kubota, you still have quite a bit more visibility of the bucket, which I find is just, I want to see the bucket, and I don't want to have to lean forward, I don't want to have to curl forward, any of that kind of movement to see what I'm doing. So, or extra movement to see what I'm doing with the bucket and the edge. So, I do think overall the visibility on the Bobcat is very good, better than the Cat, better than the Takeuchi, and second to the Kubota in visibility for sure. So the power, everything, talked about that. That was really great. I love the tie down capability on it. Not a fan of the swing out door. I wish the Bobcat would do a tuck up and under door like the Tak and the Kubota does. The cab room in the Kubota, cab room in the Bobcat, bigger than the Cat, a little bit smaller than my Kubota, definitely smaller than the Takeuchi, but not so tight and cumbersome that you're going to get claustrophobic necessarily. So cab room was good. Again, no place to put your cell phone in that. They've got a little cup holder that's bigger than the Cat, but and in a better spot than the Cat, but no place to put your cell phone, so it's kind of a bummer there. It fell on the floor quite a bit. What else on the Bobcat? Oh, the tracks. So I shoveled out the tracks before I loaded it back on the trailer, and they're kind of a pain in the butt to shovel. So based on the frame of the track, you can't get a shovel up under the drive gear sprocket. You just can't get a shovel up under there, and it's cold time of year. We get warm days, 40 to 50 degree days, and we get freezing nights. So if you forget to wash out or shovel out your tracks, you'll come in the next morning and have a frozen machine. You won't be able to move. So the tracks are very challenging to get a shovel up under and in around the sprocket area to shovel and clean the tracks out. And it's just a narrower opening between the track frame and the angled part of the track that goes down, if you will. So I do like the ability to clean the cat tracks and the Kubota tracks better than the Bobcat. Other than that, again, really smooth machine, very powerful, very well balanced machine. I can see why Bobcat fans are just hardcore Bobcat fans, and they really love that machine. There's a lot to really like about it. There's a lot of really good things I think Bobcat has put into the design of that, and just a couple small things that I think, between the cab space, cell phone holder, making the tracks clean out easier, small things that I think that hopefully they can improve on and go from there. So stay tuned. I think that's it, unless we get any last minute contenders that come to the plate. I reached out to John Deere to see if we can get one of those. No bites on that yet. And next week we're getting pretty nasty and cold out, so it's going to be a mess, and it's going to be kind of hard to get these tests done. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think on this review. Let me know your thoughts. This will be the 4th video. I'll have this one up last. So tell me which machine you guys think should win. What's your favorite machine based on my reviews, your experience, and what you think I'm going to pick? That'd be interesting to know. So subscribe, like the channel. I've put a lot of time into this. Got